Channel. If you're new to Eccentric, my name is Josie. Welcome. I am trying different stuff with this camera and it's not working out. So y'all gotta deal with me making adjustments. Okay? Y'all gotta deal with the adjustments that are being anyway. Hello loves. I'm gonna try. I'm trying here. Hey Michelle. I think what I'm dealing with today with this situation is my hair. Just trying to get my hair in the frame. I think that's why I can't really do anything. So, this reading is a timeless reading, meaning it doesn't matter when you come across this video. It's for you, okay? And this reading is going to be delivering general love messages in the now, okay? So it's not going to be all about the Mercury retrograde drama or Pluto retrograde or any of the astrological, what do you call them, transits going on in the now. All right, so this is how this is gonna go because there are no timestamps. So if you're one of those people that needs timestamps or you're not gonna watch this video, it's not for you. Some of y'all may have multiple messages within this video. You will know because I'm going to say things that trigger you to say, oh, that sounds like me or my situation, okay? I will be saying certain signs, okay? Certain situations and scenarios. I don't know what it is about today, but I act like I've never moisturized in my whole life. And it felt so good to moisturize today. Like, moisture feels extra good. I don't know why. Anyway, so yeah, I have some channeled messages too. So this is definitely not gonna be just some video where where I'm just talking about people stuff, because I just heard that Cosmic Alliance, but as I was explaining, I lost the message. Oh, Cosmic Alliance of Galactic Beings. Now, the theme of this is romance, so place it where it belongs because we could be talking about star seeds coming together, light workers coming together, twin flames coming together. Cosmic Alliance of Galactic Beings. So these are higher octaves of relationships, okay? Another message is you can't save anybody that doesn't want to be saved. Respect the fact that someone is choosing a path because that is what's for their highest good at the time. It doesn't matter if y'all talk about the same things or if they're almost there. We don't wake people up. We don't try to wake people up. And you're not always the best thing for that person. Okay? So there's a bit of self-honesty and grounding in this message as well, because there are some of you out there that feel like you are what's best for this person. And some of you, it's like, okay, you got single people who have an ex that they feel like, oh, I'm the best person for this person, right? But the ex is already in a new relationship or whatever. Then you've got people who are in a relationship and the ex is in a relationship and they still feel like they are the best person for that person, even though they're both in a whole nother relationship. Again, the message is sometimes that is not the case. Sometimes the best person for the person that you feel like you could be the best benefit to is the person that they are currently paying attention to and spending time with, because their lessons are not your lessons. Their karma is not your karma. Their path may look similar to yours, however, it is not the same. Okay? There's detours that they have that you don't have. So, no matter how great you feel you are or how evolved you are, it's never going to be, and I use the term never loosely because I don't believe in concrete things, okay? But I guess in a logical sense, it's never going to be enough to get the person to come on board and move forward with you. They're always going to be behind. It's just like, my little sister is always going to be my little sister. Like, that's just how it is. They're not going to all of a sudden age and be older than me. Okay? So you got to see it that way and let people be where they are and respect that. And they say in respecting that, you'll also be respecting yourself. Okay? So somebody needed to hear that, most definitely. If y'all hadn't noticed, I am not wearing not one crystal. I am not touching not one crystal today. There's a reason for it. So some of you may need to take a break from your crystals, moonbathe them, sunbathe them. You need to actually know what your own energy feels like naked, okay? Take a break from wearing crystals and just let them charge or whatever, clear them. But you definitely need to take a break from your crystals, okay? Place that message where it belongs. You understand me, okay? I know you know who I'm talking to. I like how they snuck that in there. That's very interesting. All right, they want to talk about the apocalypse happening within each and every person. Thanks, love. There's an apocalypse happening within you and between you and the other. So there's this Leo Aquarius axis happening where it's where I am and where they are, right? Because again, I'm no longer really getting into who I am and who they are. No, it's where am I and where are they? Okay? How we feeling? And where are we on this axis? Okay? So this apocalypse situation is basically like drawing yourself on one end of the line and a group of people or that one other person on the other end of the line, and you're looking using your depth perception, trying to see how far away are you from this person. Are you super far? Are you halfway away? Determine where are you, and if it's a good idea to go closer or further away. Okay, having to change your perception, because here we go, we're getting into it. It's funny, I haven't pulled not one card on this axis where there is where you are and then where the other person is or other people, because it could be multiple relationships that you are having issues with, especially as a star seed light worker, yada yada. The chasm is very wide right now. Okay, so we got Aquarius and we got Leo. Okay, I'm here, they're there, and using your discernment you are going to be determining whether you should be headed this way or that way on this axis. Okay, using your discernment, which really acts like your depth perception. If you know you're getting too close to something and you're going to run into it, you react, right? So it's similar when it comes to discernment. You know when somebody is not for your highest good, or if they are for your highest good, because what will happen is this energy will repel you, but you have the choice to be hard-headed and try to fight it and still get closer. um, or if the energy is for your highest good, you will effortlessly be drawn to it. You won't have to use any effort at all. And let me put this disclaimer. I just drew an asterisk. Let me put this disclaimer here, loves. Just because in that moment, in that space and time and density, you were drawn effortlessly to that person because they were for your highest good, does not mean that they won't start eventually repelling you. And when they do, it's best to just go back the other way and not try to fight to stay connected when you know you're being repelled. Okay, when you start to feel that, use the discernment. Okay, but yeah, that was very important. Some of you are die hard, I would ride or die for this man or woman, right? But you don't realize that they will literally throw you under a bus if the perfect person or situation showed up. They don't feel the same way about you that you feel about them. And we're going to get into the signs so that I can help you out. This is why this reading is this way. So for my people, my beautiful people, where the person doesn't feel the same way about you that you feel about them, and they will literally throw you under the bus, here are some of the signs that you're dealing with that kind of person. If you're always the one that seems to be initiating time together alone from everybody else, if you're always the one that seems to want to celebrate the relationship or show other people that y'all are together and y'all love each other, blah blah blah, but they're not really expressive about it. And I'm not saying, because not everybody expresses their emotions the same. They don't have to be putting you on blast on Facebook and all this and that. But, you know, every now and again, at least try to show you off or take you out or something. Let it be their idea. If this energy is not coming from them, those are some of the signs that you feel more into them than they are you. And that you may be being used for something. Yeah, they may love you, but the way that they're loving you is not the same type of love that you recognize and operate from. Okay, the love is real, yeah, that's great, but the way that it's being expressed is not healthy. I love, people, because they got me on a tangent. People that love you based off of your attributes and what you're able to do. Like, think about it. I want y'all to pay attention the next time your partner is talking about you to somebody else. And I want you to hear how they praise you, okay? If they're not talking about things that are intangible, that come from you, if they're always talking about, yeah, she's smart and she be making that money, blah, 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 and all this and that, if everything seems material or physically energetic that they talk about when they talk about you, you're most likely a source of something for them, whether it be sex, whether it be money. It could even be intel. Like, for some of y'all, they getting information from y'all. Y'all got some high level security clearances, and some of y'all being used. There's a mole, you guys. There's a mole. Other signs that this person is not as into you as you are them is that they will bring chaos to you. and they won't separate, the chaos that's in their life. They'll bring it to you. They'll always want to wrap you in it some kind of way, and again, there's that ride or die energy. Hey, my ex is trying to sue me for child support, blah blah blah, and we need to do something about this, and we need to do that. Look, who the fuck? That's your problem. That was your problem before you ever met me. What do you mean we? They're the type of person, this is the type of person that will literally, they may be at the gym or somewhere out in public and somebody disrespects them, whether it's a man or a woman, and they're the person that'll be like, my girlfriend will kick your ass, just putting you in shit that don't even match your energy. What do you mean? You may be a martial artist, you may box, but you do it for fitness or you do it for meditation. You don't do it because you out there fighting people for real. But their perception of you knowing how to fight or defend yourself is more so, well, I can get her to kick anybody's ass that I want, because they love the drama. And the way that you show them love is by fighting for them. Honey, no. Okay? Let somebody else have that role. You don't need it in your life. Okay? And this could be as simple as just arguing. Maybe you have a fiery personality, you got charisma, you running businesses and shit. Like, you have that partner that'll be like, oh, they may be having issues with some company or some kind of organization, and they immediately, their first thought is, well, I'm gonna call my wife or I'm gonna call my girlfriend. I know she can handle this because she know how to do this kind of stuff. Why would you put somebody in shit like that? You see what I mean? They bring you drama and turmoil. Okay? And now another sign you're dealing with somebody that is taking from you, that's not showing love in a healthy way, is the angel of balance. It's obvious that you're giving more than the other person, whether it be in practicality or romance. It's obvious that there's an imbalance, okay? Like, you can't mistake it. It's a really big imbalance. It's not subtle. They probably don't have a job and they keep playing that game about how they're going and doing these interviews and blah blah blah, and they may be even dressing the part. They may have fake paperwork or whatever, and they're going through all of that just so they can go out there and do whatever they want to do. Like, some people do this. They take the time to be a scammer, to be a fraud. Like, they really go through the motions just to come back and lie and be like, well, I'm trying and blah, blah, blah. You see what I mean? There's an imbalance, okay? Sheila. That's what I just heard. Sheila. There's an imbalance, man. And then, another way that you know that a person is literally with you for benefits is if they can't release the grip. Like, watch them with other people. If they have control issues with other people, if something small happens at a restaurant and they can't let it go and they still talking about it for days, you can guarantee that they're doing the same shit to you, and they're just racking up a list, okay, of shit you did, so that when stuff does fall apart, because it eventually will, because that's their mindset, that this is temporary, because they don't feel very good about themselves apparently, and when shit does fall apart, they'll have all this list of shit to, like, try to call you out on that they never let go, okay? Drama. Caring connections. Another sign that you are messing with somebody that is only with you for material or physical reasons is shit. Do they say good morning? Because we at that level now where motherfuckers don't even know how to say good morning. Excuse my language, but we here now. Okay? They don't even know how to say good morning, good afternoon, hey, how you doing? You know what I'm saying? They can't even, some of them can't even look your way. What the hell are y'all dealing with? What love is so, man? Y'all better connect to source. Y'all got to feel that love. So you can realize that there is no love that can come from a human like it can come straight from source, because y'all looking in the wrong box, circle, closet. You looking in the wrong place, man. Because with this caring connections, some of y'all out there dealing with somebody that is tolerating your existence. You are like a damn houseplant to them. Every now and again, they'll spray a little water on you. They'll tell you you're cute, but you're not gonna get consistent communication from them. They ain't trying to celebrate no relationship. They not trying to rub your feet. They not gonna ask you if you ate. And if you think you're waiting for that to happen, you're going to be waiting for a long ass time. It may take lifetimes before this person turns into that person for you, okay? And then we're segueing, okay, into something else here. When someone leaves you and they start doing for someone else all the stuff that they should have done for you, that don't have nothing to do with you. They did not change for that other person. They changed because they didn't think you was gonna leave their ass, and they're trying to behave now because they felt it. Okay, they wasn't hearing it and they felt you. That's why they changed, because they felt it, and it was like, well, shit, I don't want this to happen with the new person. I'm not trying to get the rug pulled up under me. They were comfortable in you allowing them to not do all the things that you needed them to do. And they swore you wasn't going nowhere because you was letting them do it. Okay? And then when you left, they said, oh shit, maybe that stuff was important. Oh well, new drawing board, new person, new situation. So I'm going to take, because I'm going to still take from the person that left me. I'm going to take all the shit that they didn't think I was listening to, and I'm going to put it into this situation. Because secretly, I know that person was right. So I'm going to take that energy and I'm going to put it in this new situation because I know it's going to work. Sometimes you're dealing with somebody who does actually value your intuition, your intelligence, your what do you call it? Your emotional sensitivity. They value all of that stuff, right? But they don't actually value themselves. Okay? They don't value themselves. So while they're still connected with you, they're not going to be giving you props, and they're not going to actually take your advice and put it into action because they're too comfortable. You're doing everything. You know everything and you're doing everything. Why do I need to do anything? Or they will be that person that plays victim or puts themselves down just so they don't have to do the work. Okay? Oh, well, you're lucky. I'm not lucky. Oh, well, people love you. Fucking gaslighting. Okay? And then once you leave, they take all of that wisdom and power that you gave them, and they actually take action on it in the new situation because you left. Not because that new person was better than you or anything like that. You gave them game and they ran with it. That was it. Because even in that situation, a lot of times it doesn't work because it's your recipe. Okay? It only worked. It only will work with you. Because that new person needs different stuff. But they don't know that because they're still taking. So they're going to try that new shit with that person. Doing all this, trying to make it seem like they're that person, but they're not that person that does those type of things. They're just coming out the back with it because they feel like, well, That's why they lost you. So this is how they're going to get the next person. Okay. So let me start off with all of this stuff that I didn't do for her, because apparently bitches like that shit. Yeah, I said it. That sounded straight up like a dude. I said it. That's the way they be thinking. Okay, because they will generalize. It's like fishing, man. Which bait is better? Oh, I saw that dude catch a big old ass fish and he used hot dogs. Now I'm on a different side of the lake, but I'm observing this over here. And I decide, okay, well, he caught a big fish using hot dogs. I can too. But nah, the fish on that side of the lake, they want bologna. They don't want hot dogs. And you don't know that. Okay? The person don't know that. But they trying to take that game over there. That belongs to them. Let them have it. That's their parting gift. And then you change. There's some things you thought you wanted that you don't even want no more. Some things that were important to you that being with that person showed you that those things shouldn't even be important. Okay? Now we're going to move on over to here. Victory. The victory card. A sign that you know that you're with somebody that only wants from you, that their love is attached to what you can do, or sexual energy or something like that, is this victory card. You always hear this person talking about winning. Okay? They're very competitive. There's nothing wrong with liking speculative sports. There's nothing wrong with being competitive in the workplace, or, there's nothing wrong with that. But I'm talking about this person has a deep-seated need to compete and win at everything. Like, it could be something trivial. Okay, y'all could be at an arcade and they could be playing skee ball or some shit. And you just there trying to have a date, trying to be cute and flirt. You don't even give a damn about the skee ball game, but they turn it into a competition. You just trying to spend time with them, and next thing you know, they bragging for the rest of the night about how they got more tickets than you. That shit ain't cute. Are you kidding me right now? That deep-seated need to make sure everybody knows that they're victorious. Those people that want trophy boyfriends, trophy wives, yada yada. Sometimes you're just there to make them look good. I can't make this up. That's how these are these signs that let you know that somebody has placed the energy of love in a very provocative position, okay? The way that they're expressing love is not healthy for you, because it doesn't match your values or your beliefs. It does not mean that they don't love you. It just means that, hey, they're expressing love in a way that is not conducive to your energy. And you're the one that has to make a decision, not them. There's another segue. If you are sitting around waiting for somebody to tell the truth or be responsible, you're going to die holding your breath. Okay? You're going to die holding your breath. Do not sit around and wait for somebody to tell the truth or be responsible or take, responsibility for their actions and expression. Don't do that to yourself. Don't do it, because you're going to be sitting there looking like a fool. Okay? And then what's even worse is those of you who are trying to make somebody tell the truth or make somebody be responsible. So you got the people waiting for it, and then you got the people who are like stoking the damn fire trying to make it happen. That's even worse. Okay? No. Stop doing it, man. There's something going on with you as to the reason why you're trying to get this person to act a certain way or behave a certain way. You need something. You're the one that needs something, because it's, you're locked on to this person and saying it has to come from them. Your mentality, your perception is not broad thinking, okay, well, I thought this was my soulmate, but apparently this person is not meshing with me. So I understand that there's like a billion people, more than a billion people on this planet, and that the energy was here for a moment and then it left. And it's sitting in somebody else waiting for me to go discover them. The energy is no longer in this person. So I need to free myself and make myself available for the energy that's within somebody else, because the energy moves. Okay? Energy comes to people and it says, hey, would you like to be this person's soulmate, twin flame, whatever? Okay? Would you like to have this experience with this person? And the person looks at the energy. I'm just giving y'all an illustration here. The person looks at the energy and says, oh, that seems fun. Yeah, I'm bored. Let's try this. Okay? And I'm talking about the ones that are temporary, the ones that are karmic, the ones that don't even know who they are. Okay? Oh, that seems fun. Oh, that seems exciting. Yeah, sure. Energy, come on in. Allow me to express this beautiful soulmate energy so I can have this adventure with this person that seems interesting. And the moment that they realize that there's some seriousness, there's expectations, that there's inner work, soul work, shadow work to do, the moment that they realize, they say, oh, I thought this was going to be fun. They said, no, I don't want to do this no more on a soul level. Okay? But because they got comfortable with you, that they might have built a life with you, whatever, they're not gonna leave. Their soul gonna start saying it at first. I don't want this no more. But their body and their physical mind is not gonna want to leave the situation. Y'all was probably building together and y'all got comfortable with each other and y'all don't want to get to know new people and all this and that, because then that would mean again that I would need to like work for it in some kind of other way. And this person don't like to work. So the energy had long since left that person, even while they're with you. And you're the one that has to recognize it, detach from it, make yourself available to meet that energy within someone else. Okay? Somebody else. And then for those of you who do meet someone, right? Because there's two sides to every coin. There's positive to this too. This is how you're going to know that you've met someone that's not just out for an adventure or seeing what they can get out of it and things like that. You'll know because the moment this person meets you, they're going to take initiative, action. They're going to be asking you questions. They're going to want to get to know you. This energy is going to be coming from them. Okay? Hey, how you doing? Blah, blah, blah. Can we meet here? They will be on it. Okay? They will make sure that you know that you are wanted, you are welcome, and that their attention is on you. Like, there will be no question. You will not be confused. I'm not talking because some of y'all in the background under your breath talking about, yeah, well, those, fuck boys can play like that too. I'm not talking about them right now. Yes, it's true. Scammers and people who who are just trying to get you and use you, they can act like that initially. But though I'm not talking about them. We done talking about them. We talking about the real deal. And the questions that this person asks you are not going to be superficial. What do you like to go? No. They're going to be like, okay, so how do you feel about this? Or how do you feel about that? And they're going to be talking about future stuff. They're going to be asking you about your dreams, what you want to do with your life, okay? They trying to fill you out because they already know that you're what they want. Now they want to know if they can build with you, what the future's going to look like with you. Where's your mind at? You look good, you smell good, your personality, all right, but where is your mind? Okay? That's how you know you're dealing with somebody that is the real deal, that is trying to stick around for the long term. That energy came to them and said, hey, would you like to have this experience? And what they did in response to that energy was they said, okay, check this out. What does this experience entail? First of all, okay, they talking to the energy before they invite it in, because this is what I require. Does your experience have these key things? And the energy either responds yes or no. If the energy responds no, then they say, nah, I'm a pass. If the energy responds yes, then they say, okay, I'm grown enough to know that there's other stuff that we haven't discussed, but based off of these key things, I'm gonna go ahead and try this experience with the idea that all of the stuff that we had not discussed will show its face, and I will be open enough to work through it. Okay? Having these things makes it worth trying the experience and actually creating a long-term experience. Knowing that there are things that I don't know. Okay? There's a foundation to stand on, to build off of. That's how you know you're dealing with somebody that has real intention. Sometimes it is the person that wants to play victim. Sometimes it is the person that is addicted. They don't even know they're addicted to drama. They don't know they're addicted to always talking about how they're being done wrong. That's their tactic for getting new people. Playing the victim in a relationship, having that outside person that they're telling all their business to while they're still in that relationship, and then hopping to either that outside person or to somebody else. Some people, that is what they do. They're just constantly in a victim role. They get with the next person. Oh, I'm having these issues with my spouse, my husband, my boyfriend, my girlfriend, and they talk. Watch it, man. Watch them people that be talking to other people about your relationship. Don't let that slide, because some of y'all, somebody will come to you and tell you some shit about your partner, and you so ride or die that you ignore it, or you let your partner tell you any damn thing. And then it's happened on multiple occasions though, where somebody's telling you some stuff you don't even know about your partner. That is a clear sign that you are definitely being played in some kind of way. Okay? So don't let that slide, because this ain't no, oh, we'll wait and see, because I might be tripping. I might just be tripping because that's what my partner told me. Why you tripping? Why you coming at me with this? Why it's not a big deal, blah, blah, blah. Trying to make it seem like you're the person with the problem. That's another thing. There's a lot of narcissistic energy here. They will, everything that they're doing wrong, they will make it seem like you're doing it, or you're the cause of it. You already know you should have been done with that. A lot of these issues come from the person that's allowing the situation. So we need to quit pointing fingers. If you are unhappy, it is your responsibility to be done. Okay? And here's another message that's going to it's just going to offend some people. Okay? Because y'all all grown. You grown. I'm about to offend you today. Okay? If you are dealing with somebody that is connected to somebody, and you know that they connected to somebody, but you feel like you about to be the new wife, and you feel like you about to you feel powerful because this person is giving you a little attention. The wife or the husband must be doing something wrong, because this person wouldn't be fooling with you if they wasn't doing something wrong. You know what I mean? Like, if you thrive off of that kind of stuff, I can guarantee you that if you do win that person, if you do break that home or whatever it is, okay, that once you receive that person and y'all start trying to build together, that it will be faulty. That is not a foundation that you want to build on. Because if that person would allow somebody to come in and literally tear down the home and life that they built with somebody else, they will allow it to happen with you as well. It don't matter if it happens 20 years later. It's gonna happen in some way, shape, or form. And if you really want to be the queen, if you really want to be the king and the only person in somebody's life, you might want to start off in a situation where y'all are the only person in somebody's life and you've checked it. You've made sure, hey, is there anybody out there that even thinks that they're in a relationship with you, even in their head? I need to know that you are 100% free and clear to engage in this adventure with me. Okay, make sure. And for those small section of you, because this is I'm gonna call this the sparkle section. It's a sparkle section. For the small section of you who did not know that you were in a third party situation, but then you find out and you still trying to fight for that person anyway, you deserve that person and everything that comes with it. Cause and effect. Okay? Cause and effect. I've lived a lot and I've been in a lot of different situations. I ain't telling you something I don't know. Okay? Not telling you something I don't know. Very, very important. Some of us really need to let go. Let go of how you think people think about you. It don't matter. You have to choose to express the divine through your vessel the way that you were meant to. Nobody's opinion matters. Okay? And a lot of times when we break up with people, that hovers over our head. How that person, like, based off of that person's actions, because sometimes you got people that are not even brave enough, courageous enough to tell you about yourself. They just do something that makes you feel a kind of way, and you insult yourself based off of their actions. They didn't never call you stupid. They didn't never call you irresponsible or nothing like that. You just literally gave yourselves those titles based off the fact that they left you out of nowhere. They ghosted you or whatever. You know, now all of a sudden you done made it up in your head that they ghosted you because you're unattractive, or they ghosted you because you don't have enough money, whatever the case may be. You did that to yourself, and you have to undo that, because that's hanging over your head. And it's going to make it hard for you to be with anybody else, because you're thinking a certain way based off of something that you perceive to be unsuccessful. Okay? It was successful because it sent you through a dark night of the soul. It literally reinforced your truth once you got out on the other side. And the way it looks is, what do we say? You start off with the event that happens, the tower moment. You got ghosted, or somebody left you, somebody chose somebody else over you. Okay? They did this to you. They did it to you. That's your perception. And then you start questioning, well, why would somebody do something so horrible to me? Because you're still in victim mode. They did this to me. Why would I didn't do anything wrong? You're sifting, looking for shit. You're looking, trying to see what you did wrong, where you went wrong, all kinds of stuff. You're still putting it all on you. I must have did something wrong. And then you start to find things in your subconscious, in your psyche somewhere. Oh, it must be this. It has to be this. Not once did this person tell you any of this. You did it yourself. This is why. This is why he left. This must be why. This is why she did this to me. She cheated because of this. Because I eat too many Cheetos. It could be any damn thing. I'm telling you, we will do it to ourselves, okay? Because I eat too many Cheetos, she left me. Okay, sure. So then you make up these ideas about yourself that are not true. And then you carry them around in your subconscious while you're also out there trying to date somebody new, trying to recover from the blow, right? And then you get with the next person and the next person, and because you're carrying around this idea that you're not responsible for with money, let's use that as an example, and you get with somebody new, and all the dates you take them on are like to free stuff because you're triggered. You're trying to show this new person that has no idea what's going on with you that you're responsible with money, so you don't ever actually spend money on them. And they leave you too because of that. Okay. Oh man. And then after a while of struggling, trying to carry that, right? You finally have a moment, whether something happens in your life, whether somebody tells you about yourself, you have that moment, the second tower, that makes you actually look at yourself and stop looking at this person, that person, yada, yada. And then you find the source and you're like, well, that person never told me that they left me because I eat too many Cheetos. That person never told me that they left me because I'm irresponsible with money. They never said that. So where the hell did I get this idea? Did I do this to myself? That's when you have that realization. Okay? That's when you say, oh shit, was that me? And you're like, damn, I did that? Oh my goodness. This is when you having those conversations with God. This is when you go through your crazy stage. When you having all them conversations with yourself. Wow. And you're beside yourself having these conversations like if your best friend is there, okay? And you're like, wow, I really did myself in, huh? What we gonna do about it? How we gonna fix this? Okay, I admit that I did what I did now. I realize my responsibility in stabbing myself, okay? I realized that them leaving me had nothing to do with me because they were with me initially. So it couldn't have been something that had to do with me. It had to do with them. Maybe they got with me based off of potential and they were going to try to change me in some kind of way because we were good at first, but then they wasn't. So you realize that whatever belongs to that person belongs to them, and whatever belongs to you, and you take responsibility. Okay, I'm not talking about the situations where somebody clearly tells you what you're not doing and you still don't do it anyway. I'm talking about situations where you're ghosted or somebody cheats on you, somebody leaves you and they never told you, y'all didn't have good communication. So then you have to say, okay, well shit, let me go see if this is true. Do I eat too many Cheetos? And you will find that you don't even eat Cheetos often at all. But you made it in your head that you did. Damn, am I irresponsible with money? How the hell are you irresponsible with money if you own a home and your car is paid off and all this and that? Like, you convinced yourself of these things based off of somebody leaving you. Okay? This is where you have to take inventory of who you really are, and you have to allow the divine to tell you the truth about yourself and reconcile with yourself so that you can move forward without carrying that shit and being awkward to the new people that you're trying to connect with, okay? You got to have those moments, okay? For those beautiful souls who have been in situations where your partner's constantly telling you, hey, I need more communication. I need more affection. I want us to travel. They're telling you, they're communicating to you all the stuff that they would like to share with you, these experiences, these things, the things that they want from you. and you keep telling them, oh, okay, well, when I get this new job, then we can start doing that. Or you keep putting them on the back burner, you keep pacifying them, and then they leave and you're offended as hell. What? I'm sorry, I don't understand. Can you speak English? You're mad because the person left you based off of the stuff that you wouldn't do that they told you was important to them. Well, obviously, you fell out of compatibility. Some of y'all started off doing the stuff and then you stopped, maybe because y'all had a family and they were trying to bring the stuff back and you just wasn't functioning properly. Okay. Some of y'all never did it in the first place, but you said that you intended to do it in the future when you had first met them, and then it never happened. And that person realized it's not going to happen, so they left. See, there are situations where one person will get with another person and they'll be like, hey, did you dance? Do you like scuba diving? And the person doesn't want to lose the opportunity to have that adventure. So they'll say, well, I've never danced and I've never scuba dived, but I'm open to it. But yeah, like I would totally try that with you. So they move forward, and then the person that said they were open to it, they avoid it at all costs. The whole relationship, they keep avoiding it. Y'all gotta be honest with yourself. Quit being worried about losing people and losing opportunities. There's too many of us, and I promise you, just as many people that die every day, there's more people being born. I don't care with them trying to control the population and all this and that. There's too many damn babies coming up in this planet. Okay? It doesn't matter what they try to do. Babies are being born. Okay? It's too many of us for y'all to be trying to act like you don't have options. Okay? Please don't do that to yourself. You sitting up in Walmart, but you treating it like Walgreens, like it's that small. You know what I'm saying? You up in a big ass building, but you treating it like a closet. What? Again, that stems from having issues with yourself. Okay, I don't have that many options. Who told you that? You. We be telling ourselves a lot of stuff. Nobody wants me. For you beautiful mothers out there, okay, this is a whoa, they in it today. For you beautiful mothers out there that have been divorced after building a life and a family with somebody, you may hear this and you may not hear this, okay? It's up to you to receive it. But there is someone who will treat you like you ain't never had no kids, like you're a supermodel. There is someone that will see you that way. You are not some shit that you get out of Lost and Found, okay? You're not secondhand. You're not any of that, but you may have told yourself those things, okay? And it's not the truth. So you need to do what you got to do to change your perception about yourself so that you can attract somebody in that thinks the world of you. Been there, done that. It's a journey. It ain't easy. But there is another side. Okay? Don't think that you have less to offer because you've given so much in another area and that chapter is closed. You still have plenty to offer. Okay? And let's expand on it. It's not just for the mothers. Maybe there's someone that is disabled now. They got into an accident. Something happened in your life that makes you feel like you're damaged goods. And nobody's going to want you and all this and that. It's time for you to start thinking differently about yourself so that you can actually have that energy expressed outwardly between you and another person, okay? Because it is possible, but you as the creator have to create that energy. Somebody has to go first. And no matter if it's you on this end or the other person on that end, somebody has to go first. They can't attract you. Y'all don't even know each other, ain't seen each other, never met, right? They may have changed the way that they think, and they're in this energy, and they're attracting the new, beautiful, positive energy. But if you did not do the work and you are not glowing like they are, they're just gonna attract somebody else, not you. It doesn't mean that you're missing an opportunity. It just means that y'all both have to be glowing in order to make the light. Okay? And it's in everybody's time. In your own time. Take your time. But y'all have to go through it on both ends. That's what's being reiterated. You have to both have gone through some things in order to see things differently so that you can see each other, because you won't recognize each other if y'all haven't changed your sight, your perception of yourselves. Okay? Because like they say, my partner is a reflection of me, or like my children are a reflection of me, right? So I think that's where they're going with that. But yeah, I'm gonna leave y'all with some last little bit of of wisdom here. I didn't know how this video was gonna turn out, y'all. So just hey. Okay. I did not know how this video was gonna turn out. Let the past be the past. Everything is in the now, right? The future gets attracted to you. So that means that you need to literally be the future in the now. Okay? Act like it. You want to be a wife? You want to be a husband? You don't have to act like you're in a marriage already to where you just stay in the house and read books. But you need to value yourself. You see what I mean? You don't get... A lot of people think that if you go out there and act like a wife or act like a husband, that's how you get a wife. And y'all taking it too literal. Okay? That's not how it works. That's why people that are perceived to be thoughts and hoes and all this and that, they tend to get all the attention and get all the men that want to give them everything. Okay? It's not because they're out there showing off all of their skin or whatever the case may be. Whatever you think about that group of people, a lot of them, because I'm not going to speak for all of them, but a lot of them are basically just single people doing single shit. They got options. They're not committed to nobody. They're dating. They're having fun. They're smiling. They're traveling. They're enjoying their life. They're not cheating on nobody. They're not, because they're not connected to anybody, they can do whatever the hell they want to do. And it doesn't matter if one day they're dating this person and then the next day they're dating that person. It's dating. Okay? It's not a committed relationship. They're out there smiling and full of joy and having fun, and they're handling their business at home. They're building businesses, getting up the ladder in their career, whatever. They're doing them. And they don't need validation from nobody else. They smile, they laugh. That is attractive. So of course people are gonna want to, wife them or make them their husband. Of course. They're confident, they got charisma, yada yada. People can see them because they go outside. Okay? Because there's a lot of y'all husband type, wife type people that have the belief that, okay, well, if I if I cover myself up completely, wear sweaters and shit during the summer, it ain't nothing wrong with a sundress. You could have sleeves. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all, you get super prudish and then you hang out at places like the basement in the library. Okay, you at home all the time wanting your soulmate to knock on the door. You know what I'm saying? Like, you are setting yourself up to not have any action because of the fact that you're hiding. You're already behaving like you think a wife or a husband should behave. But why are you behaving that way if you're not actually in a committed relationship or married? I don't understand it. You should be out there smiling, happy, and then once you get into a committed relationship or married, that shouldn't stop. You can be committed to a person and still enjoy your hobbies, whether it be dancing, whether it be, book club, whether it be freaking swimming, whatever it is. You don't have to stop doing those things because you're in a relationship. All that's required in a committed relationship is mutual respect. You're not, when you say you're committed, you're saying, hey, I'm only dealing with you. So the only thing that I don't take from my single life is having sex or romance with other people. But everything else from my single life can come because I was having fun. Now I get to do those things that I was doing in my single life with a partner because I checked in and I asked, do you like to do these things? Because I like to do these things. And that partner said, yes, I love to do those things. Now we can do those things together. Okay? I'm just saying. So don't be like typing people. Don't do that to yourself. Have fun. Do what makes you smile because that's what's going to attract your partner. They don't want somebody, you know what? The only people that are attracted to depressed ass people are depressed ass people. Okay? The only people that are attracted to victims are victims. You're going to get what you are exuding. But when they say like attracts like, I don't want y'all to take that literally. You don't need to be physically actually become a tree to attract a tree. That's not what they mean. Okay? If you want a car, you don't need to become a car. Okay? That's not what they mean. Be in joy. Joy is a fuel to manifestation. Feel as if you already have that within yourself. Feel the feelings that you would feel if you were in a relationship, even though you're not. Be fulfilled on your own. Okay? I'm just saying. I'm going to let y'all go. This was long. But I love you guys. And, yeah. Bye.